A new survey says 40% of Americans actually fear retirement more than death. Wow, that's a strong statement. Local financial professional John Vandergriff from Blue Ridge Wealth Planners joins us now to share how you can have a scare-free retirement.
Yep.
I like those words better. So what are most people afraid of here?
Well, I don't think retirement is going to be starring in any Halloween specials this year, so it doesn't need to go that
Good
far. But, the big thing in that study that it points out, 87% of people don't feel like they have enough income to make retirement last, especially with longevity and question marks with Social Security. So I think the lack of knowing is what's creating a lot of that anxiety, and especially in a year that we've had where everything is just kind of within question, having questions in this area. A lot of anxiety leads to a lot of fear no matter what it is.
So what you do, you sit down with people and kind of go over the big picture and what they need realistically to live the way they want to live after they retire.
Yeah, because the biggest way we combat fear is we plan, and we control the things that we can control. And so, as we look at it, starting out with what you know that you want to happen, we always work from an ideal circumstance forward, because if you want something to happen, you need to put it in place and tell somebody and see if it's reality. But as we look at it, planning for that, prioritizing the savings that maybe it takes to get there, or generating the kind of income that you need. Because the problem that exists today in many cases, people have a lot of question marks with Social Security, especially since we're hearing how they don't have enough money to fund everything, and then we just saw that the cost of living adjustment is released at 5.9%, which is great. For those of you that are getting Social Security, you're getting more from it, but if you're getting more from a bucket that you're worried about is going away, that creates some anxiety there. So to alleviate some of that, the reality is most people today need Social Security. There are people exclusively depending on that, so it will be around in some form or fashion. The message we have for people is don't let fear drive your decisions, because too many times that leads to bad decisions, not good ones.
Rash decisions.
Right.
And doing that knee-jerk reaction, if you will. So if people say, okay, don't touch my 401k, or do I? Or you look at everything and go, okay, maybe we can put this in a more conservative pile right now if that makes you feel better.
Yeah, because we are at a place where the market hasn't been great for the last few weeks, so it's created a little bit of angst there. But when we talk about Social Security and 401ks, you need to make the decisions considering all of that stuff together. Too many times people say, oh, I need to look at Social Security, or oh, I need to look at this. The more complete you can have that picture, the better decisions you can make. And so whether it makes sense to take from there, take Social Security, those are the things that we work out on an individual basis, because there is no cookie cutter response that's going to work for everybody.
Bottom line, be educated, know what you're working with.
Yeah, know where your situation is and how you stand, so that you can do as much of what you want as possible.
All right, love it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We appreciate it, Summer.